Hey, what's up guys, it's Vimal here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video is going to be lit because I'm back with a brand new smartphone. Samsung has launched another new M series phone targeted specially for the millennials, and I have it right over here on my desk. So this is the company's new mid-range phone, the Galaxy M40. It comes with a new 32 megapixel triple camera setup and is also the first M series phone to feature a hole punch display. Yup, just like the S10. So I'm pretty excited to unbox and check it out. By the way, you might be thinking, why do I have two M40s on my desk, right? Well, Samsung sent one for me and the other one for my dad. My dad does tech videos in Telugu language, so in case if you're interested in checking out his channel, I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. Alright, let's get started. The Galaxy M40 comes in this sort of box packing. The box looks pretty similar to the other M series phones. Okay, let me grab a knife and cut this out of packaging. I want to thank Samsung for sending me this product for review. There we go. The box looks simple and decent. You've got the Samsung branding at the top, a picture of the phone on the front, and says M40 over here. So that's it, there's nothing much written on it except the Galaxy M40 branding. Let's see what do we have at the back side. So over here we've got all the features of the phone. The Galaxy M40 comes with an Infinity O display, Snapdragon 675 processor, and a new triple camera setup. And the phone comes with 128GB of onboard storage. Now that is what I'm talking about. Talking about the display, it's got a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus IPS display, a 32 plus 5 plus 8 megapixel triple camera setup, and a 16 megapixel camera on the front. It comes with a 3500 mAh battery that also supports fast charging. So those were all of its specs. And as you can see over here it says the phone only supports Indian SIM cards. Talking about the colors and the variants, guys, right now this phone is available only in midnight blue. And coming to the pricing details, I'm not sure about the price because this phone was under embargo while making the video. The price on the box says 20,490 rupees, but I guess it will be available for around 18 to 19,000 rupees. I'll tell you guys the exact price once I get all of the details. Alright, that was our overview on the box packing. Now let's get started with the unboxing. There we go. Now let's open it and check out the phone. So here it is. On opening the box, we've got the Galaxy M40 at the top. It comes nicely packed in this cover. Let me take it out. And oh my god, just look at that finishing on the back. Wow. We'll check out the phone in a moment. First, let me also show you all the accessories we got in the box. You get a Samsung's adaptive fast charger. It can either give 9 volts at 1.67 amps or 5 volts at 2 amps. Yes, the Galaxy M40 does support fast charging. Along with that, you get a Type-C cable for charging and data transfer. And what's this? Oh, I didn't expect that. Samsung is also giving you a free pair of earphones in the box. Now that is really nice, but these are Type-C wired earphones. That means the phone doesn't have a 3.5mm headphone jack. And finally you get a SIM ejection tool. And wait a second, I missed this thing out. Under the top cover there's a hidden box. Let me take it out. I wonder if the company has provided any sort of free case. Okay, there's no case in the box. You only have some documents which includes a user manual and a warranty card. Just make sure to read them. That's it guys, these are all the items we got in the package. Now let's finally check out the phone. The phone comes nicely wrapped in this cover. Let me just remove that. So here it is guys, our brand new Galaxy M40. Wow, this thing looks beautiful from both the front as well as the back. The back of the phone has this gorgeous gradient blue finish that shines in rainbow on all of the corners. Wow. So coming to the front side, there's nothing over here except the 16 megapixel selfie hole punch camera. That's it, you can't see anything else, not even the speaker grill. The M40 doesn't have a front earpiece. It uses a new tech called the screen sound technology which vibrates the display and generates audio. That is so cool, right? And this is how the back of the phone looks like. Just look at those beautiful reflections. It's got this gradient back design that creates beautiful reflections when viewed at certain angles. And I can definitely say the M40 has a premium looking design. On the right side there's a volume rocker and a power button below that. The quality of the buttons is good, they feel tactile and clicky. Going to the top, you only have a secondary noise cancellation microphone. On the left side you've got the SIM card slot. The M40 has a hybrid SIM card tray, so you can use either 2 nano SIMs or a SIM and a microSD card. And finally on the bottom, you've got a USB Type-C port, a single down-firing speaker, and a primary microphone. Unfortunately, there's no 3.5mm headphone jack on this phone. Now let me show you the back. The back of this phone has a beautiful glossy gradient design. but looks like it attracts a lot of fingerprints. You got the Samsung logo at the center, some details regarding the phone, a fingerprint scanner placed at a good position, and this is a new triple camera setup. It's got a 5 megapixel depth sensing camera, a 32 megapixel f1.7 primary camera, and the third one is an 8 megapixel f2.2 wide angle camera. And below that you also have an LED flash. So that was our complete look at the phone. Now let me just power it on and see if it's got some juice in it. And by the time the phone boots up, let's go through the specs. The Samsung's new Galaxy M40 has a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus Infinity O display. It's powered by Snapdragon 675 octa-core CPU, has 6 gigs of RAM and 128 GB of onboard storage. Talking about the cameras, it's got a triple camera setup at the back. The primary one is a 32 megapixel f1.7 camera, the secondary is a 8 megapixel f2.2 wide-angle camera, and the third one is a 5 megapixel f2.2 camera for depth sensing. On the front, it's got a 16 megapixel f2.0 camera. Coming to the battery, it comes with a 3500 mAh battery and also supports fast charging. So the phone has finally booted up and I've also gone through the setup process. Before I unlock it and show you, let me tell you about the comfort and the handling. The phone has an ideal size with rounded corners and feels quite comfortable while holding in the hand. It's also quite lightweight and weighs only around 168 grams. It's a bit slimmer and lighter compared to the M30 as it only has a 3500 mAh battery. And this is how the new Infinity O display looks like. By the way, I've also set up the fingerprint scanner. Let's put it to a test and see how it performs. The fingerprint scanner was working well, it was unlocking the phone almost all the time, but as you can see in the video, it was not that fast. There was a slight delay while unlocking. But the face unlock feature was really good. It was accurate and much faster than this one. So this is a new Infinity O display on the Galaxy M40. Let me bring it close and show you the hole punch camera. The design looks pretty similar to the Galaxy S10, the only difference is the camera is on the left side. The Galaxy M40 has a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD display with a hole punch design. Also, the bezels on the phone are very less and look quite attractive from my first impressions. The M40 runs on Android 9 out of the box and has the latest One UI interface. The UI feels buttery smooth, it's very fluidic, responsive and also looks clean. And this is the notifications panel. Now let's check out the Settings app. The Settings app looks pretty similar to the other Samsung phones with the One UI. Let's check out the storage. As I've told you earlier, the phone comes with 128 GB of onboard storage, and out of the box you get around 103 GB of usable space. I've already installed some apps on it and still left with 102 GB of free space, which is more than enough for me. Going to the About Phone section, the One UI version is 1.1 and the phone runs on Android version 9 out of the box. So that was about the Settings app. Now let me just play some video on YouTube and show you how this display looks like. It's got a Full HD Plus IPS display and the display looks pretty good from my first impressions. But I felt the white balance of the screen was slightly a bit on the cooler side. Usually Samsung offers display options to adjust the color balance, but for some reason it was not there on this phone. Apart from that, you'll definitely love this immersive and beautiful looking display. So let me also quickly show you the benchmarks. I've already installed some apps and ran benchmarks. On Antutu, we got a score of around 1,70,353, which is a pretty nice score. Nothing less expected from Snapdragon 675. It's a really good CPU and can handle most of the graphic intensive games very smoothly. We'll talk about the gaming performance in depth in the full review video. On Geekbench 4, it got a single core score of 2045 and a multi-core score of 6378. Coupled with 6 gigs of RAM, multitasking is a breeze on this phone. Now let me show you the camera app. It's got the latest camera UI with all the AI features and is also pretty fast at clicking pictures. The M40 has the 32 megapixel primary camera with an f1.7 aperture and the photos look quite impressive from our first look. I'll have to test it for a few days before I can tell you about the camera quality. It's got all those camera features like HDR, AR emoji and also has an AI scene optimizer which automatically detects a scene and adjusts all the settings to give you the best possible results. And by pressing the button here, you can easily switch between the main primary camera and the 8 megapixel wide angle camera. Plus, the M40 can also shoot videos in 4K. So guys, before I end this video, let me also put it side by side with my Galaxy M30 and show you. The Galaxy M30 is the little brother of the M40 and also costs a bit less. The main difference between both of them is the M40 comes with a new Infinity O display with a hole punch design, while the M30 has an Infinity U display. But the thing is, M30 comes with a Super AMOLED display, whereas the M40 has an IPS display. Now that was very strange. I don't know why they didn't go with Super AMOLED on the M40. But I can definitely say the M40 has much better and improved cameras compared to the M30. And also the build quality on M40 looks more premium and also stylish when kept side by side with the M30. Alright guys, I'll stop the video here. Let me know if you want a detailed comparison video on both of these in the comment section down below. Well, that was our unboxing and quick review on the Samsung's brand new M series phone, the Galaxy M40. It's got a beautiful screen with a premium design and the cameras also look quite promising. I'll be using this phone for a few days before I can make a full review on it. And in the full review video, we'll talk about the performance, gaming, cameras, and also the battery life. So stay tuned for that. So that was it for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. And I'll see you in the next one.